Here's your First Warn Weather Forecast First, sponsored by Anderson Collision Center. Visit driveanderson.com.
Well, good evening. Happy to be with you. Coming to you live here from the Boone County Fair. Kicks off here today. The crowd really starting to fill in. A lot of folks wearing maybe some jeans and some sweatshirts as it's been a little on the cooler side. Feeling more like late September rather than the beginning of August. But it's a much improved from the high heat and humidity we've had the last couple of days. Now, temperature-wise, our numbers are climbing into the upper 60s and low 70s. We do have plenty of cloud cover overhead, but our skies will stay dry for the remainder of this evening, and we should continue to see our skies clear out as we head through this evening. Now, our temperatures have been warming up to 73 in Janesville. We're currently 70 in Monroe and Freeport, 71 in Rockford, and now up to 70 degrees in Dixon. As we go through the rest of this afternoon, our temperatures today will stay in those upper 60s, low 70s. We stay in the 70s throughout the week, little in the way of rainfall. A look at when we see this cooler pattern break coming up in the First Warn forecast a little later.
Banning phones in schools, how local educators are reacting to this national trend. Plus, Vice President Kamala Harris picks her 2024 running mate, what this Midwestern governor has done for his state. And the largest county fair in the state kicks off today. Special events and food being offered throughout the week in Boone County.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Lewis. Mimi and Wendell are out at the Boone County Fair tonight. We'll check in with them in a little bit. Well, several schools across the country have banned cell phones entirely, including some in Illinois. Blake Dietz talked with parents and students. And Blake, although RPS doesn't have a plan for a ban, certainly sounds like it's a divisive issue.
Yeah, it sure is, Tom. And as the school year approaches, educators across the country are still grappling with a concerning drop in student test scores. The COVID-19 pandemic even accelerating the decline to the lowest scores in decades. Many school districts are looking for answers, turning their attention to cell phones. In Illinois, Hinckley Big Rock School District implemented a ban this year, following in the footsteps of Chicago suburb Flossmoor School District, which banned cell phones last year at the middle school level. In Rockford, a former professor and current substitute teacher is trying to bring a ban to Forest City schools.
It may not be popular with the kids, but I think the parents, most of the parents, will be glad to have their kids get an education. The few parents who are squeamish about it, that's unfortunate, but I think it can be explained. Listen, we'd like to have your children get an education.
I'll have more on this story, including reactions from Rockford parents and students, coming up at 6. Tom.
All right, Blake, we'll look forward to that. Local educators get the chance to learn about preventing human trafficking. Today, the Mayor's Office of Domestic and Community Violence Prevention held their 7th annual Educator Summit. More than 300 area teachers and social service professionals attended. The event looks to educate social workers on the resources that are available to prevent human trafficking and domestic violence. Organizers say it's about reaching as many educators and support staff as possible.
We're seeing an increase in violence that is occurring with youth victimization, and so they really have that hands-on daily interaction with them in the classroom. We have social workers, counselors, nurses who are all having these touch points with youth, and so it's really just important that they all receive this education and know how to appropriately respond.
The Educator Summit continues tomorrow with topics on teen strangulation and restorative justice. Eyewitness News committed to supporting survivors of all forms of domestic violence and connecting them to local resources. We've got a list of those on our website, mystateline.com. Just click on the State Line Strong tab. Vice President Harris picks Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate for the 2024 presidential election. Harris picked the Midwestern governor after considering nearly a dozen candidates for that vice presidential slot. Walz helped enact an ambitious Democratic agenda for his state, which included sweeping protections for abortion rights and generous aid to families. The Minnesota governor has been a strong public advocate in her campaign against Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Governor Pritzker reacting to Kamala Harris's vice presidential pick.
He is a kind and decent human being. Tim Walz cares deeply about the work that he does and every person that he interacts with. In many ways, I'm very proud that another governor is now in the spot and helping Kamala Harris win.
Governor Pritzker was on Harris's shortlist and went through the vetting process. He discussed the VP selection in Pilsen, where he signed a law that makes it easier for people released from prison to get state ID cards. An Illinois congressman makes a stop in the Forest City. U.S. Representative Darren LaHood spoke at the Rockford Kiwanis Club this afternoon. He highlighted his efforts to secure federal funds for the Rockford region. Currently, around $900,000 are heading to Rockford Police and the Winnebago County Sheriff's Office to buy technology for their active shooter programs. LaHood also provided an update on legislation being drafted in Washington.
I think this is the most important election in my lifetime, consequential in terms of the direction that our country goes. I think it's important that we have policies in place that bring back this economy, stop the unmitigated disaster at the southern border, and get back to protecting America.
Representative LaHood also reacting to Vice President Kamala Harris's running mate pick, calling Walz a, quote, liberal radical governor. The Boone County Fair is a tradition for many families here in the state line, draws in thousands of people every year. There's music, there's demolition derbies, and of course, great food. Mimi and Wendell are live at the Boone County Fairgrounds for opening day. How's it going out there, guys?
Tom, the tradition is going strong. It is the first day of the Boone County Fair, and so many people have shown up despite not having the sun. It's a little cool here. Mimi has on her jacket. I probably should have gotten one too. But I can tell you that it's still fun and just full of energy here.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, this is one thing I've never needed at the Boone County Fair is
right,
a jacket.
It's August,
so,
right?
Yeah, but it definitely is different than yesterday when it was so humid and stifling hot.
Exactly.
So for the people who are out here at the fair who are working and all the animals, they're thrilled that it's a little breezy and a little cooler. So if you're heading out tonight, make sure you bring a jacket with you or a sweatshirt because you're going to want to have it with the breeze. Let's tell you everything you need to know if you're heading out to the Boone County Fairgrounds tonight. Admission is going to cost you $10 a day, or you can get a season ticket at the gate. That's $40. Kids 10 and under are free every day. So the little ones are free. Seniors 65 and over are free all day on Thursday because that's senior day.
The gates open at 7:30 each morning. Parking is free. The Midway opens at noon each day with ride specials tomorrow and Thursday, so you can ride as much as you want.
And make sure you come hungry because the food options are plentiful, to say the very least. We have breakfast and dinner at the Grange Food Complex. That's every day. Breakfast is served daily starting at 6, bright and early in the morning. Dinner starts later on during the day. Barbecue pulled pork is going to be on Thursday, Fridays for fish, then Saturday charbroiled chicken, and Sunday pork chops.
Barbecue,
Does it
fish,
sound good?
pork chops.
A little bit of everything.
I'm hungry already.
I know.
Candace is out here, and she's going to tell us about your forecast and says how long we're going to have these cloudy skies.
And we'll have more from the fair coming up in just a bit. But for now, we're going to throw it back to you in the studio, Tom.
All right, you're not alone being hungry with that list of food. Thank you, Mimi and Wendell. The pork chops sound delicious. Well, the 6 days of family fun did kick off in Boone County, as we saw in that report. Coming up next, we'll have another look at the festivities that everybody can enjoy at that great fair. Plus, coming up at 6, calling on the community for help. The state line blood bank asking for donations after a hurricane hits the south.
And there's a lot to see out here at the Boone County Fair. So much going on, from the livestock to the rides to the food to even some of the machinery they have out here. Find out if the weather will cooperate throughout the week. Coming up in the First Warn forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
And welcome back to the Boone County Fair. We are live at the Boone County Fairgrounds, and it's starting to fill up a little bit out here as the day progresses.
Although it feels more like fall than it does summer in August, but we're not going to let that stop having fun. Joining us is Tom Ratcliffe. He's a marketing director for the Boone County Fair. You've been doing this, you said, since 1957, your family. You were 3 years old when you started.
Right, exactly.
I didn't do much then, you slacker.
No, first couple of years, but I've made up for it since then. So. But yeah.
Tell me, we were talking about how this is the largest county fair in the state.
Right.
Talk numbers to me. Oh, this is over attendance over how many days?
Well, attendance, the last 6 fairs, we've averaged 216,000 people a year.
Wow.
And last year was the highest number of 226,000 people. So we hope to do it again.
What do you think makes this fair so special?
Well, we're very fortunate. We got this property, 83 acres of flat farmland in a great location on bypass 20 and Route 76, a great intersection, and plus the board back then took their time in figuring out how to lay it out. They visited other fairs, sites and so forth to see what we wanted to do, where to put the barns, where to put the carnival, that kind of thing. And our layout is really organized. I mean, it's very a nice flow to it and so forth. The midway, all the vendors are over there. The exhibit halls are up front by the main gate. The cattle barns over here, but yet we have plenty of space over here for like the antique tractor exhibits and some of the free shows and so forth. And then we have more barns and stuff back this way, and of course the grandstand and the track and its area and stuff.
So it just flows so much smoother.
Flows. Right. You go from the main gate, you go straight to the grandstand. You know, and on the way there, you pass all these great vendors and food trucks and all that kind of good stuff.
Let's talk about food, Tom. Some people come to the fair for the animals, for the rides, but some people like the food. What is your favorite fair food?
Well, every year I look forward to the Grange breakfast. From every morning from 6 a.m. to 10:30, the Grange people, the different Granges in the county, serve breakfast, and it's eggs any style, pancakes, biscuits and gravy, sausage, bacon, all reasonably priced. And you come out here and it's just, and you sit in the open air pavilion. There's plenty of seating in the pavilion, and you can just sit there and enjoy the early morning out here at the Boone County Fair. Plus, I do like the fireman donuts too, so I might take a break from the breakfast.
I've heard about these donuts.
The firefighters, they make the donuts.
Okay.
People are like,
right there.
I'm gonna have to partake.
And Cosmopolitans do the sweet corn every year and so forth.
Another favorite.
Of course, the Boy Scouts up by the main gate have the baked potato that people really rave about.
So many choices. You're going to stick around. We're going to talk to you coming up tonight at 6.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Very good.
Thanks so much,
guys.
Tom. And Candace, of course, will have more on our forecast. It's all coming up right after this.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, good evening. Welcome back. It is a cooler evening and a little breezy too. Noticed quite a few folks out here in their sweatshirts and some jeans, but at least we're not dealing with that high heat and humidity like what we had the last couple of days, and really especially yesterday. Of course, we know that led to a few isolated severe thunderstorms. We have had a few sprinkles throughout the day today, but conditions are expected to stay dry despite what the sky looks like out there now. Now, there may still be a sprinkle or two passing down to the south of us, but otherwise we'll maintain the mostly cloudy skies. Little clearing will begin to take place as we head through the next few hours. So gradual clearing taking place in our skies as we go through the night tonight. Temperature-wise, our numbers have sat in the upper 60s and low 70s, but the clouds, they have been rather thick. You notice some of that cloud cover beginning to break up across southern Wisconsin, and that's part of the reason why temperatures have warmed into the low 70s. 73 right now in Janesville, 71 in Monroe and Rockford, 70 in the Pretzel City, and 70 degrees also down in Sterling. Now compare that to the 90-degree heat we were at yesterday, and it feels much more comfortable out there. We take a live look with our Mercy Out Skytrack camera out in Rochelle this evening, looking off to the northwest. You can see the flag kind of whipping around just a bit out there as we've got the mostly cloudy skies. And again, we've had winds that have been gusting close to 20 to 25 miles per hour throughout much of this afternoon. As we look at our satellite and radar, we've had mostly dry conditions. All the heavier rain and severe thunderstorms have been out to the east of us, tied into that area of low pressure. For us, high pressure builds in over the next several days, and that'll actually help keep us nice and quiet here as we look through the next, well, middle to end part of the week. In fact, was speaking to one of the farmers out here and said, you know what, we're getting ready to cut some hay, and yeah, this week will be some good hay weather as we've got dry conditions too. So you've got to cut it, you've got to mow it, you've got to bale it. Shouldn't really be any issues there. Just a little on the cooler side, especially as we look through the night tonight. Temperatures are dropping into the upper 50s for the overnight tonight. We'll maintain a little more sunshine for the afternoon tomorrow, so much more comfortable as we go throughout the day. High temperatures back into the mid and upper 70s. We are in the 50s and low 60s again going into Thursday. Now Thursday we do see a little more cloud cover move in. This is ahead of a cold front that'll work through late Thursday evening and actually bring a second push of some cooler air. There is a little moisture that comes in up ahead of that front, so with that we may see a very light sprinkle or two, but measurable rainfall doesn't look to be anything significant during that time. As we head into Friday, we'll maintain those cloudy skies as well. Having plans to head out to the Boone County Fair this week? Temperatures very comfortable. In fact, we will stay in those 70s, close to that 80-degree mark by the time we get into Thursday. Mid-70s Friday, Saturday, back into the upper 70s once we head into Sunday. So 59 degrees, that's where we head for the night tonight. Breezy and cloudy evening, gradual clearing. Winds, as I mentioned, 10 to 20 miles per hour. We've had some gusts throughout the day today, reaching that 30 mile per hour range, but our wind speeds will come down just a bit. Up to 79 for tomorrow afternoon. Pretty comfortable for the afternoon as well. We are going to stay in those upper 70s through the weekend. Thursday into Friday will be windy as well. Low 80s there as we head into early next week. Temperatures will be back up closer to seasonable here as we look towards going into next week, and that'll also be our next chance for any more measurable rainfall and maybe a couple of thunderstorms as well.
All right, not a bad fair forecast. Thank you, Candace. Scott is in next. He'll have sports, a week's worth of practices. Has NIU head football coach Thomas Hammock feeling very positive about the upcoming season. And the Bears and Packers coaches continue to walk that fine line between playing their starters or not playing them in the preseason games this week.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
NIU's football team has moved into its second week of practices. The Huskies went at it early this morning. They have 9 returning starters on offense, 9 back also on defense, and their kickers and punter are back. They also have 32 seniors. Typically, head coaches downplay things going into a new season, but Thomas Hammock was forthright with us today at NIU's Media Day that the Huskies have a chance to be very good.
This is our 6th year. This is our best football team that we've had in every aspect of the word. And I mean that from a developmental standpoint, a physical standpoint, a mental standpoint, a spiritual standpoint, all those things.
What Hammock doesn't have right now is a starting quarterback. We'll get his thoughts on that at 6 o'clock. So we did not see the Bears starters in action in the Hall of Fame game last week. Matt Eberflus won't say yet if we will see them this Saturday when they face the Bills. He did admit today, though, that it's likely Caleb Williams will see action. Eberflus says Williams needs some game reps. DeAndre Swift would like to get at least a few game reps himself at running back.
Yeah, I feel like it's important. Especially for a back to kind of like, you don't want it, your first actual game to be the first time you kind of filling things out. So getting back used to it, the comfortability of, you know what I'm saying, getting up off the ground, stuff like that. Not too much, but yeah.
Jordan Love feels the same way. He'd like to see the field for the Packers preseason opener Saturday against the Browns.
You know, I'm excited just to be able to get back, get the feel of the season getting started. So get out there, see how long we're out there. But I mean, anytime you get to be on the field, I think it's a good opportunity.
So once again, Packers in Cleveland this Saturday afternoon against the Browns. We're going to have that game on Fox 39. There will be a pregame show at 3 o'clock, and kickoff will be at 3:25. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Well, we've got the cloudy skies that are going to stick around for the next couple of hours, but we should continue to see some clearing. As far as any precipitation, we stay free of that. The First Warn Interactive Radar, always brought to us by Rockford Glass and More. Temperatures in the 50s tonight, back into the 70s tomorrow.
And thank you for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.